It's dessert day, and today I'm going to show you how to make a lemon cream cheese coffee cake. 3 delicious, easy layers. This is a scrumptious, lemony coffee cake recipe, so if you love coffee cake, oh, this one's for you. Grab some coffee and put this one together. Y'all ready? We're going to start. The first section is going to be just getting the dry ingredients sifted together. In a medium bowl, we're going to sift 1.5 cups of all-purpose flour. I'm just going in and I'm shaking it out. I'm not packing the flour. I'm using a 1/2 cup measure tool, going in 3 times. I'm going to measure in a 1/4 teaspoon of salt, 1/4 teaspoon of baking soda, 1/2 teaspoon of baking powder. I'm just going to sift this into our bowl. You can also whisk the ingredients together if you don't have a sifter. We're going to set this aside. In a large bowl, we're going to add 3/4 cup of white granulated sugar. To that, we're going to add 1/2 cup of vegetable oil, or I'm using a canola oil. We're going to mix this together 2 minutes using an electric hand mixer. We're going to crack in 1 egg. And we'll just beat that in also until it's well mixed. Yeah, it should look like that. Nice pale color. We're going to go ahead now and add in 4 ounces of a Greek non-fat plain yogurt. All right, move my bowl over for a minute. All right, so I've just taken 2 lemons. I've zested 1, and I'm just going to finish zesting another one here. And we're going to add that to the bowl. We're looking for about 1.5 tablespoons of the zest. So if you got the smaller lemons, it should be about 3 lemons. Already got 2 on the plate. All right, we're going to add that to the bowl. That'll really give this coffee cake delicious flavor. All right, now I've been taking those lemons that I've zested and I just cut those in half. You can see the zest marks. And I'm just squeezing the juice out because I need it for this layer and another layer of the cake. So I'm just squeezing them all out. And I'm going to place 1 tablespoon of the juice into the bowl. We're going to blend this all together until it's nice and smooth. I would go at it for about 2.5 minutes. You want it on a medium speed. All right, just going to move this over. Turn it off. I'm bringing the flour, the baking soda, baking powder, and salt mixture over. We're going to incorporate it, about half of it, get that going. Start slow. And then we'll add the rest. And we just want to mix this until it's well combined. You don't want to overmix the batter. Just take a spatula, we're going to go around the sides, just incorporate that excess flour on it. And then I'm just going to make sure that everything is incorporated down on the bottom. Yeah, that looks good. You can see the flecks of lemon in the batter. Oh, won't that be a nice surprise when you take a bite? Yes. In this recipe, I'm using a 9x9 baking pan. Now I've sprayed it with some cooking spray, and then I placed in a piece of parchment going all along the sides, and then I just cut off the excess, and then just kind of sprayed the bottom of the parchment there. That way, you know, extra assurance that your cake will come out. So let's go ahead and put our batter in. Now if you're going to do a 9x13, it's going to be a smaller cake. All right, I'm just going to smooth it out. Get up in the corners, nice and even, so it cooks nice and even. There we go. Because you know, that's a piece right there. You don't want to leave any behind. All right, I'm just going to go around the edge right here where I definitely nailed it with batter. I don't want to do that. Okay. We're going to set this aside, and then we're going to make that cream cheese mixture as that second layer. Okay, I've just got my flour bowl here. I just shaked out the excess flour. I'm going to put 8 ounces of cream cheese into the bowl. Now you want to make sure that it's softened, and if it's not, you can pop it in the microwave if you're using a microwave safe bowl, and heat it up for about 15 seconds, nothing longer than that. We just want to soften it up. To the softened cream cheese, we're going to add a 1/4 cup of white granulated sugar. This is a dessert, you guys. We're going to crack 1 egg in. And I have that excess lemon juice that I squeezed, so I'm going to add in about 1.5 teaspoons of the lemon juice. All right, we're just going to take an electric hand mixer. We're going to cream this together until it's well combined and nice and smooth and creamy. All right, while we're doing that, if you need a spatula, you can start pulling down the sides, making sure we're incorporating everything. It's going to take a few minutes. We're going to get it nice and smooth. No lumps. All right, y'all see that? See how creamy that is? Perfect. All right, I'm going to bring it up, turn down it. There we go. All right, let's go get our cake batter. Okay, we're going to take that cream cheese mixture and we're going to dollop it all over the cake batter that's in our pan already. All right, we're just going to evenly spread it across the batter, just very lightly. We're not pushing it into the batter, we're just spreading it across the batter for a second layer. We're going to set this aside so that we can go ahead and make that third layer, which is going to be that crumble. You need a crumble on a coffee cake. Okay, in just a small bowl, I have 1/2 cup of all-purpose flour. I'm going to add a 1/4 cup white granulated sugar and 2 tablespoons of soft butter. Now we're just going to incorporate this together by just mashing the butter into the flour and the sugar until we get a nice crumb. And it should be kind of pasty. Just keep turning your bowl, mashing your fork through the butter into the flour and the sugar. You can see it starting to happen right here. Pull the sides in. All right, that is what I'm looking for. Nice crumb. Now, how you can tell is just pick some up and smash it, and it should form like that. All right, let's bring over our cake batter, cream cheese mixture. And I am just going to sprinkle this all on top. Use your clean hand and load it up. And I mean load it up. We're going to cover up all the cream cheese mixture. We're going to place this in the oven that's been preheating at 350 degrees for around 45 minutes. This should come out looking golden brown. I'll be back. I've pulled this out of the oven and I've cooled it down completely. Okay, here's my lemon cream cheese coffee cake. Let's get a fork, give that a try. All right, there's the crumb layer. We're going to go through that cream cheese mixture layer into that lemon cake that we made. There's my bite. I love the crumb on that. That cream cheese mixture in there, it's very light, very creamy. Oh, it just goes well with that cake. Don't forget that crumb mixture on top. That's like a signature coffee cake topping. You can definitely get some lemon out of that. There we go, you guys. Make sure you give me a thumbs up on this one. Let me know what you think down below in the comments of my cake here. And if you're new to the channel, hit that subscribe button down below. That way you'll always know when shows like this one come out. I'll see y'all on the next episode.